right. Hi, everybody. How's it going? How's it going? Let's see. Let's wait a second until people are coming in. Today I'm going to talk a bit about Docker. I'm figuring out a problem, and hopefully some of you can help me with that. I'm going crazy. Like I want to just maybe somebody can help. All right. Hi. Do me a favor, because I only see somebody watching on YouTube. Can you give me a quick hello world from YouTube? Ah, Fabian is here. Hi, Fabian. Hey. Hi. Hey. Yeah, I'm like, so LinkedIn is working. Hi, everybody. Okay. Let's quickly see if a few people are dropping in. So, yeah, I'm working on something with Docker, and I'm going crazy here, and I don't know. I've tried to figure it out the whole day, but I'm going crazy. I don't know why it doesn't work. I have no idea, and I'm going to show you why, how what I want to do. Maybe somebody can help. Otherwise, I hope everybody is good. I'm doing this. I'm doing a coaching in 1.5 hours, and later I'm on LinkedIn Live with Joe Rice. If you know Joe, was also a data engineer. Very cool. So a few people are here, so let's start. I want to show you basically what I try to do, what I already tried to do, and maybe somebody can help. Maybe somebody has an idea, because, like as I said, I'm desperate. So the idea is, so let me share my screen. How can I share? Yeah, I know I can share my screen here. So the goal is this. Right now I'm working on, let me organize this a bit better, like this. So right now I'm working on this capstone project here. I'm working on a capstone project where I'm using an API, write an API to Kafka, to Spark, then consume the messages with Spark, and then use MongoDB to actually write from Spark into MongoDB. And then I want to use a Streamlit app to actually query data from MongoDB. Everything is pretty straightforward. The fast API stuff I already worked with and I already tried out, and I already have a course in the academy about that. So that's pretty straightforward. That's done. A Kafka course I published last week with Docker, works as well. Spark, I also used Docker for that previously in one of my courses. So that's also done. Now where I'm currently stuck is with MongoDB. MongoDB, I want to deploy MongoDB using Docker, and that is actually where I'm super stuck. Now, why I go for Docker, I want to make it so that we later can deploy this whole infrastructure as one. So we don't need to you don't need to work with your networking and configure stuff. I want to have everything basically as one Docker Compose file, where you get the Compose file, you switch it on, and then you can actually run all this stuff. So the goal is actually, now I'm stuck with MongoDB. What I tried, let me see if I can find the actual MongoDB here. So I've actually been working on and looking into the MongoDB Docker container. And what I want to do is actually, I want to run MongoDB as a Docker container, and I want to run, where is it? And I want to run Mongo Express. So because, here's a bit too small, sorry. I want to run Mongo Express because it's a web-based DB admin interface. So because I would love to have an interface for people to actually experience and to work with. And So and that's where I stuck. I'm going to show you where I'm stuck. Just a quick second. And so using Docker, I can package applications both to keep my host computer clean and to deploy large-scale projects. Exactly, that's why I want to do this. That's why I want to actually. That's why I want to actually use Docker in these cases. You can keep it clean. You're independent of the actual OS and so on. I think it's really cool. So here's my problem. What I did now is I looked here into this, and they have a bit below here, they have the actual Docker Compose file here. And what they, can you see this? And what they actually say here, okay, they say services, you use two services, Mongo, the MongoDB, and Mongo Express. Actually, the two containers that you need, the database and the UI part for it. UI uses port 8081, and they say here you can use just root username, root, and password as example. They even say this here, use root example as user password credentials. So that's what you have, and that's what I actually did. We're going to get to that later. So I don't want to get too sidetracked here. So I tried this, and here, let me show you how my compose file looks. That's actually my compose file here. So I tried around a bit, and what I did, or let me show you what happens if I run this. So if I try to run this, here, Docker Compose up, because I'm in the folder with my MongoDB Docker Compose file. I put this here, MongoDB up. It says starting MongoDB, Docker Mongo 1. So, okay. So the Mongo runs, and then actually the Docker Compose that always exits here with exits code 0, and it says here failed to connect. Oh, it's already running again here. Failed to connect to server Mongo 27 here as well, 27017. That's the port where actually the Mongo is deployed. And I'm going crazy. I don't know why this doesn't work. The MongoDB is up. So if I go to here, where's my second console? If I start the actual, let's see the containers. Here, up 35 seconds. Here, this one. Let's quickly get to the bash. And if I go here in the bash, if I go Mongo, I think it's still, and then I can see here, then I'm connected to MongoDB, it works, and I can go here, how was it, show DBS something, or wasn't it, no, what was it, it's a bit too big. Mongo. DB, I think it's just DB. So this is the DB that I currently use. Test. I created this before I actually started. So there is an actual database within MongoDB running. I have MongoDB up. These are a few older containers, but this is these are the two containers that currently run here in this. It's because I zoomed. So as you see, it says up about a minute, but if you go to the other console, you see that actually that the Mongo Express container cannot get to the stupid MongoDB container. And I tried a lot. I thought, well, maybe it's something with the networking. So I actually added here networks. I created my Mongo network with as a bridge, and I actually added I added both containers to the network. I said this one depends on Mongo. All doesn't help. Like I'm like yeah, like Docker can be a bit difficult to actually grasp. Your Docker app is out of RAM. Increase the RAM. How do I increase the RAM here in this? Jude, can I set this here in the actual where do you see that it's out of RAM? Here? No. What? That would be interesting. I don't know. Like, your MongoDB is bound to a local host. You need to expose the MongoDB port that other services can use it. Well, I'm still. They are both in their own network, and these ports are both exposed here. This one and this one. So shouldn't that work? I'm not on Mac. I'm on Windows. So I can't actually increase the. I don't know. Resources. Docker Engine. Where can I keep default storage? 20 gigabytes. I don't know how you get the idea that it's out of RAM. Why should it be out of RAM? I don't know. I don't know. Let me look at this here. Jan says it's bound to. Yeah, but shouldn't that be not a problem? Like, where does it say this here? Oh man. Let me look. So so is it I don't think it's a RAM issue. Why should that be a RAM issue here? To my Docker dashboard, and there's a resource there. I don't think that's the problem. Where should that be here? Like Docker dashboard, network, Docker engine, the configuration file. I can't set any RAM here somewhere. Yeah, I don't. Dragonfly. Hey, Dragonfly. Hi. Yeah, I don't think it's a RAM issue. This is clearly some stupid networking issue where the thing that I'm stumbled upon, or that makes me a bit confused, is that it says here. It's a bit difficult to actually show here. Within the error, it's saying here. It's saying error connection refused. on 172.24.02. I think that's my network. That's actually my 27. Maybe the quotes. Well, that's the thing. So the MongoDB is up before the other one because it tries it multiple times here to actually restart the Mongo Express thing. So that's not the issue, the order. I also put in I'm not sure if it helps here. I put in a depend here, but I can start putting these into quotes here. I think that I'm not sure if that helps. Let me stop that. Let me make myself a bit smaller again. So let's try it again. So now everything should be exited. Yes. Docker Compose up. No, it doesn't work. Here. Port binding connection string, just MongoDB, Mongo and port. Yeah, it's Mongo and port, and the actual here, it's Mongo and port, and it's the actual credentials are also here. Here I set the credentials. There I use them again. So the quotes don't help. That's something. Check if the port is publicly available on the machine. Oof. What was that on Windows again? So if I run it. Yes. Thanks, Jan. Oh, if I could only copy that out. Well, I'm on Windows, so how does that that's also here. Okay, let me try something. Let me bring it up again. Does netstat here also work? I'm not sure. It's been some time since I actually did that kind of work here on Windows. Or in general. So how does that work here? Let's quick look at it. I'm not sure if that helps. Yeah, I could exit it. I could exit. I could do that. That's true. I could do that. Let me connect it to the Docker sudo. Can I do sudo? I can't do sudo here. So that's that. Oh man. What is that work in that? Doesn't find the netstat command. Please use quotes for proper port binding on Docker Compose. Certain time without quote port binding doesn't work. I did. Actually, I already have it in here. I added it with normal quotes and I restarted it. So that's not it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Does Aptis here? Okay, have to install that tools. Dependency reading state information. Unable to locate package. Yes. Let's run apt-get update. I don't know if it doesn't work for PowerShell. Well, I'm actually, this is in the container. I'm connected to the bash, to the shell in the container, so that that should actually work. Okay, now it finds it. Bearing packaging, it's not. Okay. Here we go. Come on, without the sudo. Why does it show 0.0.0.0 here? Shouldn't it show something else? Something like the actual address of the actual IP address here of the container, or at least something else. Oops, sorry. I need to disable the. Okay, so this should work. This doesn't help because the password and the login. This is if you put this into an extra file. So this makes no sense. I thought about this as well, but this is just a like if you don't want to have it in your actual Docker Compose command, but have the passwords in the file, isn't it? So I think that doesn't help in this case. So still it looks like MongoDB isn't actually the problem. It looks like the stupid Mongo Express is the problem. And I have because it says here exiting with code. Now it didn't say exiting with code thing, but if I go to localhost 81, it's like nothing happens. So it's not working. It's not working right. Something else. Upgrade NetTools. Windows firewall issue. I never had problems with the Windows firewall. Actually, the networking of the containers should be independent from the actual Windows firewall. The Windows firewall would only get into play here if I want to connect to it. So because what I did is where's my Docker Compose file? Again, I created an actual network for this, and how can I see this? Where was that? I think here. Let's go out of this. Docker. How's that network? Docker network. Docker network ILS. So it actually shows here my Mongo here. That's what I built. or that's what I used. I can Docker network inspect. I think I can also put in this ID here. Boom, boom. Then I can actually see the network and everything. So subnet gateway, like containers. I see here, I see the containers that are, here's the express container. It's a bit small for you. I can even see the containers here. That's the express container. That's the actual MongoDB container with the IP addresses and everything. So like I think I wasted like 3-4 hours on this today, trying out stuff, like working on like everything, trying the Googling it, and like I'm really desperate because I want to set this up, and I would like to have the actual interface for it. I could go without the actual the Docker Express interface, but it would add a more value to the actual course for the actual user. So I have no idea. Yeah, Keaton, you posted on the Slack. I don't have this option in the resources. I think it's because I'm running this on Windows Subsystem Linux as my engine. So I think I can't even select this. Select RAM. I have no idea what I look here. The amount of tabs I have open, like I googled everything. The network is there. They can see each other. Like I can go into the bash and like. Are you trying to list database before authentication? Hopefully not. I don't know how the container does it. Welcome to MongoDB Express. Connection. Listener, manage connection, accepted. No, that's from Mongo. Like, list database requires authentication. Says it here now. Why does it say that here? Now here exited with code 0. Yeah, you will get it. Like I've been, the annoying thing is that I'm working on this for some time now, and I can't get it to work. Maybe I'll leave out the express thing, but like, why shouldn't that work? It's really strange. And in this here it says list database list required, but above here in the previously how it usually looks is that it says here Mongo network error, failed to connect to server, Mongo, and this. So very annoying, very dumb, very annoying. Failed to connect, failed to connect, failed to connect, failed to connect. It's always, most of the time it's the same thing. I know why it stopped here now and it says here this database requires authentication, because I clearly put in the authentication. Like, I have no idea what's going on. It's super annoying. Yeah, but it should be really straightforward. Like, there should be no problem at all. Like with the networking here, that's actually overpowered. You wouldn't even need that here. As they have on their own website, like they have here where is it? Here they say this is the only thing that you actually need. So no idea why this doesn't work. Very strange. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Did you try don't pass? So you mean I don't pass these here? Could try that. Just a second. But I think that doesn't make sense. Actually, I can try it, but I don't have any hopes that this helps. Oh, let me stop this here. Come on, stop it. Can't start any token. Why does it work? Before I change something, I need to put it back in. You know, I think that doesn't work. I think that does not help. Because that doesn't work here with the compose file. So it actually needs that. As I said, I'm a light user of Docker here and there, and I always struggle a bit with it. So, but I think that I need that. I need those. Either way, I need the username and the password because somehow I have to connect to it. Yeah, I create a user-defined network. I basically did that here in the thing. Oh. This works. How can I copy this out? In MongoField and Mongo Express. Well, shouldn't I put something in there? Like, because I need to tell it. Well, let's just give it a quick try. And then I'm going to try to figure out how I can bring up. Why doesn't this work? So this doesn't work. Let me go to my LinkedIn. Man, is this annoying. Come on. This works. Show more. Services. Boom, boom, boom. Let's create a second Docker YAML file. DB container match networks. Just want to name the network as I did. It doesn't matter. It's going to create a new one. Well, it's mostly the same as I did. This shouldn't be. Let me try something. Let me do it. What the hell? Oh, these files. That's why I hate working around in files. It's the most annoying thing ever. Am I still in the same thing here? No, I need to be. It's a bit dangerous now. This is the copy. This is. Let's close this. This is my original one that I created. This is the one from you guys. So let's make this a .old. Yes, and make this a Docker Compose. And then let's give it another try. Now I need to. Shit. How can I do this? I don't want to remove every container here. Let's try something. Let's just try a Docker Compose up. So why is this pulling a different container? It's a different Mongo version. Okay. Let's just pull it. What version was I trying to? Does the standard version try to install? Does it try to install version 3.1 or something? It's still pulling. Come on. that's so slow? So as you see, it's never that easy with Docker. It's always like something. When you think you have everything figured out, then it doesn't work. It's like, ugh. I don't know. You have the container missing in the express. What do you mean? What do you mean? Mongo Express, image Mongo Express. That works. Same thing. MongoDB init process done. Ready for startup. And make it a bit smaller. Just to be sure, let me open the localhost part. No. It's the same error as we had before here. Here. Connection refused. Let me try something. Let's stop the container. Yeah, for the experts, it's always easy. It's always the same thing. So I just want to make sure. So everything is down, right? And this down. The network is removed. Okay, let's bring it up again. And let's shoot for it. Here's the error again. So that Mongo Express just doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. It's annoying. That's all Mongo, the MongoDB thing actually. Waiting for connections. I'm not sure if the here let me try something. In this, what did I have with the others? Restarts or something. Maybe that's the problem, that Mongo takes too long, and we talked about this before. Somebody mentioned this. Maybe that's a problem. Actually, that the MongoDB does take too long. So we might have to add here restart always in the actual here for Express. Let's try restart always here in this. And the volumes we need to change as well, because the volumes, my volumes look differently. My volume is this one. Okay. Let's give it another try. No worries, no worries. Okay, let's forget about the version. So it should give it, Express should give it another go. No. That thing just doesn't work. That thing just does not work. It's annoying. It's even worse now. Depends on DB. Yeah, okay. That's we already have that here. How can we? Maybe it's the problem here. Let me quick drop out here. How can I very simply clear all the old containers? Does somebody know that? Does somebody know that? How I can clear out all the old containers without doing it manually, one by one? Because I have a few, now we have a few old Mongo containers here lingering around from 3 hours ago and so on. Do I need to remove them manually? Docker compose up build. Well, I don't want to build the container. I think build is the wrong thing. I think that's the wrong thing. Because I don't want to build the stuff. I want to use the standard containers. Remove image. No. Wasn't it RM force Docker RM not running container? Wasn't it RM Docker container RM? I just want to make sure that we're clean here. So that's what you do when you develop something. Prune? How do I do that? No, I don't want to. I don't want to clean everything. I have a few older containers. I think that's a better one. I want to keep a few in my store that I just can reactivate. Okay. Let's give it a Docker PS minus a Mongo Express. Here's the latest one, last one. Okay. Okay, so we're clean here. If that doesn't work, I gotta get going here. Yeah. If I want to remove all dangling, that's actually a good idea. I need to look into this. But this way I can keep the old ones that I've been playing around with, and I can just use that. So let's try to do a Docker compose up with the MongoDB, with the actual config that we had here. this one that came from, I don't know who did post that. Who was it? It's just saying LinkedIn user, so I can't actually see it. Docker Compose up. Let's see. No, doesn't work. Already. It's already exiting. It already doesn't work. Oh, it's annoying. Bullshit. Compose chat YAML. Let me just try my own again. Remove these two containers. Because I did never do that before. So now it's absolutely clean. Why doesn't that work? Did I kill my own YAML file? It looks the same as before. Restart ports, Docker data. Why doesn't it work? Line 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And line 11, it doesn't. It says like. Why is it marking this line here now with the actual ports? Why is it marking this now? Does it tell me that they don't want this here? That would be the dumbest thing ever. No. Already getting annoyed. A tab in the code somewhere. Maybe here. No. Now here in that line maybe then. No. Huh? Jonas? That was awesome. Doesn't work though. Okay. So I wasted basically the whole day on this. And I'm frustrated. I can't do this anymore. I'm super annoyed. Or does it work now? Let's just give it the website a last go. No. It doesn't work. So okay, it's already throwing the list database requires authentication, but I have that. The last thing that we can try is that take out of this one here, take these. This here. That's something that initdb root username, root password, that we add this part here. This is something, the only thing, why is this done with minus here? Should this be with a dash? No. That would be the dumbest thing. No. Right. That's not it. That should be it. Yeah. So that's not it. Forget about it. That's not it. So let's add it this way. So that was let's say this was right. Now I'm just, as you see, I'm just playing around. Now I'm just guessing. I'm not sure why this doesn't work here. I'm just guessing. I just want to get this last try here. Auth, and then this here we have. Thanks, Dragonfly. I don't actually have time today. I have coaching, and then later a live stream. I need to get this somehow. Yeah, okay. See you later. Write me an email, Andreas at teamdatascience.com if you're interested. MongoDB server, MongoDB dev. What's the container name of this? Mongo. Right. Let's put this basic auth here. Admin username, admin password. What's this? Not tab. How's that usually called here, that container? Mongo 1. Let's put here Mongo dev, and let's tick this line here and add that Mongo dev here. Ah. And that's the last thing I'm going to try. Yeah, I'm trying that, Gabriel. Let's try that. So that's the one. That's the one I gave this, the MongoDB, I gave it the name MongoDev. Then I use this here, root example. I'm not sure why these are admin and tribes. Let's just try it. Okay. What? Oh. Yeah, okay. Mapping values are not allowed here. I have no idea. I feel like I'm jumping around and like I need to take my time and I need to look into this. Equals admin. That would be basically. I need to look into it. I don't know what's going on. Okay, guys. I actually need to go. I need to prepare for my coaching session in a few minutes. Now you're in the screen. No idea what's going on. No idea why this is so hard to actually figure out. It's a bit annoying. But I guess that's part of the process, right? So, yeah. Okay. Thanks for the help. I hope you learned something. See you later. Bye.